I don't know.
Oh, well. Go on.
Renee Zellweger did something to her face that makes her look like an entirely different person. Did you see it?
Entirely different person. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have known it was her unless it said, look at Renee Zellweger. Boy, does she look different. I think she did it so when someone asks her, hey, weren't you in Case 39? She can be like, nope, that was someone else. That was not a good movie. Go on.
Renee Zellweger recently said she's happy that people think she looks different.
Oh, well. That must explain the absolutely terrifying smile that's now permanently plastered across her face. Didn't she say? Yeah, she said people calling she's calling all the talk about her new appearance silly. Not as silly as injecting your cheeks and eyebrows and chin with hilarious amounts of silicone, but still pretty silly. I don't understand why you would do that, though. Like, I don't, because she looks radically different. She looks like a different person, and it's just like, she's been around for a minute. And it's not like she was trying to do something age-defying. It's like she looks like a different person. Like, you've seen it, right?
She says that her appearance has changed due to her healthy lifestyle.
Right, gluten-free Botox. But, like, it's weird, because what was that chick's name from Dirty Dancing and Ferris Bueller's Day Off that had kind of like a bent out of shape nose?
Oh, man.
Jennifer something?
I don't remember. I didn't see those movies.
But like, she was a big movie star, then she got her nose fixed, and then no one ever hired her again because she looked like a different person. And it's just like, Renee Zellweger has like a face, and it's, a little different from the Hollywood norm, but it's gotten her where she's going, and I can't imagine why. I could understand if she was just trying to look like a younger, fresher version of herself. Like, when you're making $10 million a movie, like, I forgive you for having a little nip and tuck. If it allows you to make another $10 million, then I understand. I'd probably be sort of like, I would probably be getting nipped. And if someone said, hey, you can get like Botox and you'll then be able to make this $10 million by being in a movie, I would be like, where do I sign up? Because $10 million is a lot of money. I could do a lot of good with that money, not only for myself, but for the people I care about, and probably the world. I could probably end a significant portion of world hunger if I made $10 million off my next movie the way a Renee Zellweger would. And therefore, where do I go to get injected with whatever sort of bacteria it is that's going to make me look slightly younger? Absolutely. Like, I get that. I understand that. I think it's stupid, but when there's that amount of money on the line and you have an acting career, why the hell not? But on the flip of that, I just don't understand why she would try and change the way she looked completely. I wonder if it was a mistake. I wonder if it was a botch job. I wonder if she went in to look a little bit younger and then was like, hey, I didn't ask for a completely new head. I don't look like me anymore. What the hell? I wonder if she's like, oh, God. What did I just do? Go on.
Mosquitoes carrying yellow fever were found in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. So to recap, Texas, Ebola. California, stuck with yellow fever. Worst of all, iPhones have a new U2 album on it, whether you want it or not. Go on.
A new survey revealed that pug owners were more likely to be rich and happily married.
That's hard to believe. I mean, the idea that someone could be happily married. Continue.
I've met pug owners in L.A., and I disagree. In Los Angeles, a parrot with a British accent disappeared, then returned 4 years later speaking Spanish.
Which is cute, but now the parrot's also in a gang. You know what? I want to get to this. Oh, gee willikers. Where's the stuff on this Fox News broad? Where did it go? This is important. The whole show's been leading up to this moment, and now I can't find it. What the hell, dude? Yeah, here we go. Google, if you will, Kimberly Guilfoyle. Are you Googling, Funkhauser?
How do you spell the last name there?
Guilfoyle.
Oh, there she is.
Yep. Are you finding the pictures of her in her underwear?
Oh, no. That had to come up instantly. Let me click on images there. And
yes, click on images.
Oh, The Victoria's Secret one? There.
Yep. Former Victoria's Secret model that Rupert Murdoch was like, well, that looks like a pleasant person to be a glove puppet. Let's see how deep up I can get in this one as I get her to spout my hateful rhetoric on the air. And I'm not like, look, if you've listened to the show, you know that I'm neither right nor left, and I'm not even in the middle. I just like to be able to point out idiocy wherever it exists without having to adhere to some sort of like ridiculous party line. I'm not middle. I'm not neutral. In fact, I just find declaring an allegiance to a particular I find declaring an allegiance to an increasingly meaningless name for a party that has no morals or no principles on either side of the political fence is just a tremendously restrictive thing to do. So I don't. I'm just trying to bring the left and the right together over universal truths like boobs are great, fart jokes are funny, and Kimberly Guilfoyle looks great in her underwear and had a cogent point recently. She went on the air this week and tried to discourage young women from voting. She said they don't have the life experience and they should just go back to Tinder. That's the short version, but she also compared it to sitting on a jury. She said she doesn't think young women are good for that either. But a blogger pointed out that Guilfoyle used to be a prosecutor and a Victoria's Secret model. And she was actually just talking about her own experience with young women on juries. She said she used to, quote, thank and excuse them so they could go back on Tinder or Match.com. Yeah. Now, I don't limit it to young women the way Kimberly does, and that's the sensationalist side of Fox News. That's being like, ooh, what if we can get people really mad about saying that we support the war on women? There's just far too many idiots that have rights in this country. It goes back to that whole Keanu Reeves speech from Parenthood. You know, they'll let you need a license to fish or hunt or even to get a dog, but they'll let anyone be a dad or something like that. Yeah, I don't think reproduction should be a right. I think you should. It gets sticky, the criteria upon which people are judged for this, but I think you should have to pass some sort of test or have a license to reproduce. I think you should have to pass a test or get some sort of license to vote. Prove that you know what the hell you're voting for. I think you should have to prove that you can pass an IQ test or be sterilized. It's not a particularly popular thing that I say when I tout eugenics and things of that nature. But in this case, I'm going to expand it. Kimberly Guilfoyle says young women shouldn't vote. No. Idiots shouldn't be allowed to vote. Go back to Tinder. You know how a lot of times you feel like it's cool to turn the